So there is a new hot SPAC on the block, okay? That SPAC being BFT, Foley, Acquisition 2 Corp. The company is set to merge with Paysafe, who is a leading global payments provider focused on digital commerce and iGaming. People did react quite well to this, but it wasn't absolutely insane. You see, these guys were generally trading at about $10.50. We found out about this. The stock went up to about $12 a share. I'm recording this about 3 hours before the market goes open, and they're up just less than 10%. They've been up as much as nearly 20%, so it's been a slow trickle back down. But in today's video, of course, I want to speak about it. Do I see potential here? Do I think the valuation is good? Do I think it's worth investing in? So we're going to speak about what the merger actually looks like, of course, and we're going to speak about what Paysafe actually does, how they actually look, how they compare to the competition. A lot of people would see Square as the biggest competitor here, and try form our own thoughts and opinions on whether or not this is going to be a good investment. Now, worth keeping in mind, this is a SPAC, and we all know what SPACs have been doing lately. They've all just been going up to the moon. But it is not an EV SPAC, okay? Generally, it's the EV SPACs that move the quickest. Two examples I have for you guys are TRNE. I invested in them. I mean, when I initially invested in them, I was down. I was 10% in the red for a considerable period of time, and over the last few days, they've gone parabolic. We're now up over 70%. And another one is Stable Road Acquisition Corp. And again, they traded so sideways for a while, they did nothing. And over the last couple of weeks, I'm up about 55% in them. So with some SPACs that are not EV related, we often see these delayed reactions. Oftentimes we see an initial pop, then they come down, then they consolidate for a very long time. Now, not that that is a guarantee, but I wouldn't expect this to move, such as CIIC when Arrival announced. But only time will tell, I suppose, my friends. Our job today is just to figure out, do we like the look of the company or not? So right before we do get into the video, my friends, can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button for a juicy new stock? Drop me a comment down below, let me know what you think about these guys. Let me know, are you getting involved? And if you are indeed new around here, my friend, please hit that juicy red subscribe button. Let's try to get some momentum going into the end of the year. Also, if you're interested in joining my private Discord group, where you will receive all of my buy and sell alerts, you will join about 600 other investors and get access to over 40 private channels. Hit the first link in the description. There is so much value in there. You will find out exactly when I buy or sell a stock, and pretty much everything we've bought over the last while is up between 50 to 100%. It's been a good run. And if you want 4 free stocks, 2 of which are valued up to $1,600, yes, $1,600, hit the second link in the description, sign up to Webull and deposit $100. Really is that simple. So we're going to start it off right here on Paysafe's press release. And this will just give you a bit of a better understanding of what this company actually does, who they actually are. So they operate a unique two-sided network and processes nearly $100 billion in volume. A lot of people will be comparing these guys to Square. They're in a similar industry. So Bill Foley is to become the chairman of the board of directors. The transaction values Paysafe at a pro forma enterprise value of about $9 billion. So for a SPAC, that is quite big, my friends. So Paysafe is a leading integrated payments platform with a two-sided consumer and merchant network whose core purpose is to enable businesses and consumers around the world to connect and transact seamlessly through payment processing, digital wallet, and online cash solutions. And today we'll speak about some of the platforms that are using this company. So with that being said, my friends, let's just throw ourselves into this investor presentation. So investing in Paysafe, one of the people you're investing in is Bill Foley. This is the man behind the SPAC, and he has done some incredible things. He currently has over 32 years of industry experience delivering stockholder value with a principal background in financial and technology sectors. He has led 5 separate multi-billion-dollar public market platforms with 100 plus acquisitions across them. The man knows what he's doing. He built the largest title insurance company, growing equity from 3 million to $11 billion. So do feel free to do a considerable amount of research into this man, but he has an incredible background, and he will bring a team of board members to oversee the transformation, and the team knows how to drive revenue growth and margin expansion in payments. Obviously the most important thing with a company like this. So Paysafe is a highly attractive and scarce investment opportunity within payments / fintech too. Extraordinarily fast growing, exciting things to be investing in right now, with similar characteristics to other Bill Foley deals. So in 2003, Bill Foley led FNF on the acquisition of Altel Information Services for $1 billion, which later became Fidelity National Information Services. Now that's the industry leader with a $91 billion market cap. Immense growth this man has created in the past. So an introduction to Paysafe, okay? The leading global pioneer in digital commerce. So a highly differentiated B2B and B2C global network with a powerful suite of digital wallet, e-cash and integrated processing solutions. Significant growth opportunities in a massive total addressable market with expertise in the highest value verticals. Long history as the global market leader in iGaming payments. Very important. We spoke about Course the other day. I could not stress enough how big iGaming is getting, how big e-commerce in general is getting, but particularly iGaming and esports. Proprietary and scalable platform in tech and risk management driven by proven M&A playbook, and a clear 4-point strategy for growth and transformation. So $103 billion total volume, 21 estimate. Very important to understand, that's not current numbers, that's the 21 estimate. $1.5 billion organic revenue, 21 estimate. 11% organic revenue compound annual growth rate, 20 estimate to 23 estimate. 11% is quite nice. I know a lot of people will be numb to seeing percents like that because you look at a lot of EV stocks and they will see much higher annual growth rates, but it's important to understand this is an already established business. You don't get 40 to 50% compound annual growth every year forever. 17% organic adjusted EBITDA compound annual growth rate for the same time period, and 30% plus organic adjusted EBITDA for 21 estimated margin. So proprietary integrated solutions, very important stuff. Listen up, baby. Paysafe digital wallets, the #2 global stored value digital wallet. So these enable users to upload, store, withdraw and pay funds and APMs from a virtual account with presence in 120 plus markets, including DraftKings, Bet365, a lot of gambling websites. They are the #1, okay, the #1 iGaming eCash network, and this is something that I think is super important. So they have a presence in 50 plus markets, including Twitch, Fortnite, Spotify, huge names that are growing disgustingly quickly. So to be the biggest one in that network is massive in my opinion. And Paysafe's integrated processing, the #4 independent merchant acquirer in the US. So that's their integrated point of service and e-commerce solutions for SMBs and e-commerce sellers to accept payments across channels. That's what a lot of people would think about when you think about Square. They have a presence across the US, Canada and Europe. Again, DraftKings, we see MindBody. I actually used to use them in my last job where I was a personal trainer. But anyway, that's kind of the things they are providing, and I'm very excited to see they're the #1 in the iGaming eCash network. So, a unique combination of B2C and B2B capabilities with an attractive scale and financial profile. Now, the numbers we're about to look at again, read over here, these are the 2021 estimated financial metrics, but you can see organic revenue mix of about 75% plus. Now we can see that eCash and digital wallets are growing quicker than integrated processing. There's more than likely more competition here, so that's okay, but important to understand, this is where the most volume comes from, okay? So they're the biggest in the iGaming and eCash, etc., but it's the smallest percentage of the volume by far, my friends. So this is where we do want to see the most growth. But you can see they're looking at processing about $103 billion worth of volume, okay? Their take rate is at 1.5%, which would lead them at about 1.5 to 3 million organic revenue, and looking at just under $1 billion in gross profit, offering a 63% margin across all of their services. So we see here, global leader in iGaming. They launched in Europe and the rest of the world back in 1999, Canada in 2010, the United States in 2013. Now, we can see the compound annual growth rate that's expected in the US is massive, looking at a 55% compound annual growth rate. Now, in Europe and the rest of the world, we already have much more market volume as it is. Again, something that's potentially exciting. We have more of the bigger markets to take over, and we are already quite established in those smaller markets. Now, the Paysafe playbook, okay? Expansion and M&A engine. Important stuff. Advantage platform for consolidation. They have attractive value creation drivers. Large, global and fragmented pool of attractive targets to learn from, evaluate and consolidate. Proprietary tech and infrastructure to generate accretive cost and revenue synergies. They have 20 plus years of experience, 15 deals integrated and 300 plus deal experience in the management team alone. They also have unique culture and ability to integrate and empower founders and entrepreneurs. Awesome stuff. Now, what a lot of investors are going to be interested in, the attractive growth opportunities, okay? And we spoke about this briefly earlier on. The clear 4-point strategy for growth and transformation in partnership with Bill Foley. So platform integration, accelerating existing organic revenue growth strategies, winning in US iGaming. This is something I think again is going to be huge. I know it's not yet, but I think this could be absolutely huge going forwards as the market expands, and their M&A strategy. And here's kind of why I'm thinking that, guys. Look, they're a proven leader in iGaming and well poised to be successful in the highly attractive US iGaming market. So that market is growing at a 52% annual compound growth rate from 2019 up to 2025. That's why this excites me so much. It's a huge market. This is the kind of people you're looking at. Gaming, Roblox going public, Fortnite, these are huge people. Social media, we're looking at Twitch, YouTube, Spotify. Massive massive things, people, massive companies. And again, guys, all of these are growing extraordinarily quickly, pretty much taking over the world. So there's strong performance and financial results. So we do have consistent double-digit growth. So in volume, from 2018 to 2019, we saw 12% growth. We can see 20 to 23 estimates of a compound annual growth rate of about 15%. And organic revenue, we've saw 13% growth, and then going forward, we see 11% growth. So these are very nice growth rates, people. There's no two ways about it. And what I also want to remind you guys of is that people in this industry, look at Square, look at PayPal, look at all of them. They trade at very, very high multiples. That's one of the reasons why I believe, getting into this stock relatively early, potentially taking on some more risk, could pay off, is because they trade at huge multiples. One more thing I really like to see, we've already kind of covered it. They have a highly diversified business. You can see it's diversified by segment, geography, and vertical. Awesome. So what I want to say is, I like what I'm seeing so far. What I also want to say is, I don't think these guys are directly comparable to Square just yet. Square is very far ahead. And if we actually compare Square, to Paysafe on the App Store, Square has over 1,600 reviews with a 4.7 star rating. Paysafe has 12 with a 2.5 star rating. 98% of people as of right now would recommend Square, 22% would recommend Paysafe. Now this isn't a huge turn off for me by any means whatsoever, my friends. You cannot invest based off of App Store recommendations, but I just want to show you guys the difference between Square and Paysafe right now. A lot more people use Square on a daily basis, or at least are aware of who they are. The other thing I want to say is that just because Square trades at a PE ratio of nearly 460, and just because Square has on the yearly chart gone up, 217%, and I mean from the bottoms 450%, does not mean that's definitely going to happen with BFT, with Paysafe. And again, the same can be said for PayPal. Look at their PE ratio, it's at 82.3, and on the yearly chart they're up 110%, and again from the bottoms they're up 155%. Does not mean that it's guaranteed to happen here. With that being said, if you're to get in at $13 a share, it's a SPAC, it was $10 shares. You're risking what, less than 25%? And in my opinion, there most certainly is potential for these guys to go up absolutely huge. But like with many SPACs, I see the potential for them to fly up and come crashing back down. I also see the potential for these guys to go sideways for quite a considerable period of time. I mean, we saw this happen with TRNE, we see that happen with SRIC, we've saw it happen with a whole lot of SPACs that are not EV related, I'll put it that way. Oftentimes, we get 1, 2, 3 big days, and then a lot of consolidation. Me personally, I'm contemplating investing. Mine is not 100% made up yet. If I am to do so, I'll do it with the understanding that, I'm carrying some risk. I could end up losing some money. It's not like buying a SPAC at 10.40 or 10.50 where you're risking 40 or 50 cents a share. If they open at 13, you're risking $3 a share. If they open at 14, you're risking $4 a share, my friends. It can be considerable money. So just do be aware of that, okay? Now, if you do want to know if I buy them, hit the first link in the description, baby. Sign up to my Patreon. You'll know. I probably would have already bought them by the time you're watching this video if I decided to. But anyway, my friends, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed, could I please ask you to hit that like button, drop me a comment down below, and subscribe if you're new around here. All of that helps me out so much. I really would appreciate you. And if you do want your free stocks, hit that second link in the description. You get 4 of them. 2 of them are valued up to $1,600 when you deposit $100 into Webull. It's that simple. It's free money. If you watched this video all the way till the end, you, my friend, are a true legend. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. I will see you for another video very soon. Peace.